Hi again, and welcome to Lesson 2 of Learn Hypnosis in 5 days from hypnosisdownloads.com. In this lesson, I want you to experience what a relaxing trance feels like. If you've been to a hypnotherapist before or listened to one of our downloads, you'll know how pleasant and relaxing a trance state can be. For this hypnotic exercise, I'll be using the utilization principle, which I taught you in the last session. And just to recap quickly, utilization is all about using a person's pre-existing reality to lead them into hypnosis. So it's much easier and more effective when hypnotizing to use what already trances a person out, rather than trying to squeeze them into a one-size-fits-all technique. So if someone likes walking in nature, or swimming or dancing, then evoking these natural focusing states, these natural trance states, can enable them to go deeply into hypnosis. So your hypnotic induction then piggybacks on the neural pathways already established by their own experience, even if they didn't know it was a trance state, even if they don't equate those experiences with focusing in a trance-like way. You also saw a short video clip of me using the utilization principle to hypnotize a lady called Linda to stop smoking by using as an induction what she already knew, which was the smoking experience. And I asked you to just notice the words people use to describe their experience in everyday life. I demonstrated from an actual client session, a session with Linda, how even a behavior that the client wants rid of but is familiar to them and comfortable to them, can be used to form a hypnotic induction, as when you saw me hypnotize Linda by evoking the cigarette smoking experience within her. Now, I want to show you another example of the utilization approach to hypnosis, where I hypnotize a woman with her love of sailing in nature. As you watch it, take note of her language, then how I feed back her language to her, to begin to induce hypnotic trance. And you might want to think about how you can use the principle of utilization in all kinds of other situations too.
Okay, now you have an imagination, as everybody does. Okay, and you could have an approximation or a sense of the kind of yacht that you use. Yeah, maybe more or less the colors in your mind's eye, or even the surface of the yacht. When you're walking around or moving around, what that would feel like underneath. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay. And into mind right now, perhaps, could become an idea of the kind of view you have when you're out to sea and you're looking inland. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And also, of course, you have physical sensations when you're doing that. You're moving around. Your hands do certain things when you're sailing. Do they not? Yeah. And you could just get something of a sense of that now as you close your eyes. Okay. And I'd just like you to really begin one level, just to have an association in your mind of the reality of being at sea. That's it. And the movement of that. That's it. And your skin knows about the experience of having air flow around it. That's it. Maybe moisture in the air from the waves sometimes, I don't know. That's it. And just getting a sense of that, Mary. That's the reality of that. What it is that you really begin to enjoy about sailing.
Okay, so you get the general idea of what I was doing there. There is, of course, a lot more detail involved in how I was hypnotizing her, but we'll get into that later. So to be a great hypnotist, you need to be observant. When you feed back the same or similar words to people that they've been using, then you're much more likely to have them responding to your hypnotic suggestions. So now you can also put the principle of utilization into practice when doing self-hypnosis. When you strongly re-evoke past experiences, it's not just an idea that comes to mind, your whole being alters in line with your experience. Your blood pressure, neurochemicals, brain activity, everything aligns with the way you were in that memory. Okay, just to think how powerful that can be, And when you extend that to being able to approximate how other people feel, think, and behave, then you can start to see the incredible scope for hypnosis. So now you can try this for yourself. And as long as you're somewhere you can relax safely, then continue to listen to my words and just let your eyes close. And you don't have to think about whether you're doing this right or wrong or anything like that. And this is just a way to start to dip your toe in the water of early hypnosis. And the more you go into hypnosis, the better you'll get at it until you're able to go as deeply as you want, whenever you want, and you're able to access all the benefits that brings. And you're taking this course because you're interested to know about hypnosis and how you go into hypnosis. Maybe you're interested to know why knowing hypnosis can explain so much about your own mind to you and other people's minds to you too. Maybe you'd like to know what hypnosis can do for you, or even how it can help you help others. And as you relax to the sound of my voice, and the words themselves, or the spaces between the words, your mind can wonder about what I'm saying, and why I'm saying it. Another part of your mind can wander away to have other thoughts about other things. Your conscious mind can drift off and think about whatever it wants. Because there really is no right way or wrong way to go into hypnosis now. Only your way. Now, there would have been times, or maybe a particular time, in which you felt really good in some way. Perhaps it was because of where you were or what you were doing. Just notice what comes to mind. A really wonderful time, maybe out in nature, someplace really beautiful and refreshing, or maybe doing some kind of activity. Doesn't matter what it was. And the wonderful thing is that when you begin to re-experience and re-evoke that time right now, then your mind and body begin to enjoy great benefits. This may have been a time you felt really relaxed with friends, or maybe some place where you were really calm and comfortable, or even a time of triumph in which you had that kind of yes feeling all over your body and through your mind. Let your mind clear and let such a good time just come to mind. And you can just allow your eyes to relax behind your heavy eyelids, getting something of the kind of colors and light from that time, like traveling back in time to that place and time. If there was warmth on the skin, a warm breeze or outdoor air, you could feel that again on one level. Whatever there was, and notice the kinds of colors in this place and time, and the way you feel so good now, perhaps restful or calm or just so peaceful and tranquil as you breathe pure comfort throughout the body, or maybe focused in some other way, some other wonderful way. And notice the kinds of sounds, even the smells, and just the feel of this time in its entirety, as part of you almost begins to forget, like your conscious mind forgets your bedroom or your bed when you're dreaming at night, the chair you're sitting in, or the place you're lying down right now, as your mind drifts away from that. That's it. Okay, and now you can just begin to come back to the room, That's it. Feeling more alert and refreshed, and just open your eyes now, and that's it. Good. So I hope you've just started to see that even in a few moments like that, you can begin, okay, very, very initially to self-hypnotize just by re-accessing some time and place from the past. Now, obviously, I was doing it for you there, but you can begin to do that for yourself. As I said, that was just a quick taster, and most of us need some practice to get into hypnosis deeply and quickly, and a bit longer than that. But learning the right hypnotic language patterns will make it so much easier for you to access your unconscious resources. Now, you may have noticed I could work with you without even knowing what it was you were thinking of. And I could do this by using specific forms of hypnotic language, including nominalization words, illusory choice, presuppositions, and powerful embedded suggestions. Now, that's all a bit technical for now. So as a takeaway from this session, I just want you to remember that when hypnotizing someone else or recording your own voice for you to listen to later, just remember and think about slowing your voice down and using relaxing tones. Your subconscious mind needs time to respond, and the hidden message in your communication needs to be one of comfort and relaxation, which is why the speed of your delivery and the way you use your voice needs to reflect that. In the next lesson, I'll explain why the "you are getting sleepy" hypnosis inductions are old-fashioned, and I'll also give you a structured hypnosis induction and explain one very important rule when hypnotizing yourself and other people. So I'll see you again soon.